This woman made a video abusing her child to send a message to her baby daddy. Please don't watch the video, you will be traumatized.
So apparently the whole reason she recorded herself doing this is to get baby daddy's
attention. Why are women always doing these things for men's attention? I don't understand that.
If the baby daddy and baby mama are having a dispute,
the
woman will involve the kid somehow as leverage.
I think because they feel like that's the only way you'll listen or you'll pay attention. I don't know. But like, I'm trying to get what's going on through her mind and what kind of attention is she trying to get.
I don't even want to rationalize this kind of behavior. Guys, choose your baby mamas more carefully.
Hey,
people like this shouldn't have kids, and we're really hoping that she does get arrested. Criminals that abuse children deserve like the harshest punishment because children cannot defend themselves. And they also generally do not know what's happening to them. So that's why it's like it makes it so bad.
It makes it bad
because of that. Children cannot defend themselves. So now when you do stuff like this to a child, and then
oh my god,
you record it on top of that, like I don't know.
And like, what was she thinking? Like, she's gonna send this to the dad, and he's not gonna raise any concern, attention to it as well, or he's not gonna post it. Why are people so heartless towards children? Like, I can never understand. It's just like that lady as well that threw boiling water on the child for playing on the gates. What's going on?
These days, like, women do not have patience for children anymore, and it's scary to see because this kind of stuff happens where they lash out at the child.
But like, women would be the last people you'd think would act like this, like towards children. But like, now it's not. It's like they're becoming more heartless than men.
Yeah,
like,
actually, I read a crazy stat, or I heard a crazy stat where most child abuse happens by women, and the media would generally the media would generally like to say that it's men who abuse women. But most child abuse happens from women. Like, women are the ones abusing children more than men are. And seeing videos like this actually confirms that. And
it's always around the fathers. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of women, for instance, when things don't work out with the father, then they start hating the child, especially if the child reminds them of the father or whatever, which is very sick. Like, I don't understand how you can't separate the child. Without the man, the child is useless. I don't want this child vibes. And of which it's very difficult, because shouldn't you have gotten some connection? Like, I feel like something's happening to that connection. It's like going away or something
I think it's excessive sexual partners, having a lot of sexual partners.
You think so?
Is causing that,
That it may create the detachment.
Yeah, like, the more sexual partners you have, the more detached you become from having a human connection. They call it pair bonding. The more sexual partners you have, the less likely you are to pair bond with somebody. Have
an actual bond.
So like, that's why porn stars find it difficult to commit and all that stuff.
That's why they're telling us that marriage is not deep.
We should not be afraid to leave these men. We are not stuck with these people. Marriage is not a sanctimonious thing. It is paperwork.
You don't have to be stuck with somebody.
Of course you're gonna say that.
Say stupid things like that. An excess amount of sexual partners is not a good idea, and we are generally seeing the effects of these things play out.
Interesting.
And even in ways that we wouldn't even think about. Like, women are not being nurturing to their children. Because they don't have that bond with their child.
Absolutely. But the whole thing of allowing like abortions, you know how people are. They're not only gonna use that when it's like extreme. Oh, this was a real accident situation. Like, people are bound to, especially when it's allowed, have multiple.
That's also
multiple. Is it not gonna get worse? Like, that disconnect.
I think that's also another. You raise a good point. Abortion is also another. It's also another reason why women are so highly disconnected from their kids. Like, once they say, once you get your first kill, the first kill is the hardest.
Absolutely.
Once you get your first kill,
everything,
the ones that come after, they get easier and easier and
absolutely
easier, to a point where you don't even feel anything.
Absolutely.
Maybe after you've done like 3 or 4 abortions.
Because let's not act like you don't have that that connection to what's going on inside of your body. That is why we were always fighting, you know, before, like we'd fight like, why do men force women to have abortions and things like that? Because they don't understand what's going on inside of you. Still sticking to that, think about that. It's like you know that you've gotten rid of an actual human being, then you do that again and you do that again. It's like, what's another one that's living gonna be?
You raise a good point. Like abortions is also another.
I feel like
very,
it's
very
a
big
contributor to women becoming more and more detached to their children and just disconnected, just like completely disconnected.
Yeah. So I don't have a problem with abortion per se. It's like you like when you use it as a birth control.
That's
method,
the problem.
That's a problem.
That's the problem.
Abortion is not a birth control method.
But like, who's to say that it won't get that far? Like,
it's already like that.
That's the thing.
A lot of people are aborting multiple times.
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. I really hope like people like this who abuse children and molest them and all that kind of stuff, like the justice system doesn't have like a justified.
But I feel like
punishment
people think it's more of that person needs like therapy. They need, you know, those things, like there's something that's wrong.
Even getting life in jail. Even getting life in jail is not. It's not
enough.
Yeah, it's not a justified punishment for a child abuser. Or
because you're messing up somebody's life who is in a position of being dependent on you, and they can't really fight for themselves at this point. And you know what I mean? Like
you're messing up somebody's life before they even know.
Yes.
Before they can even realize their life is messed up.
Absolutely.
Like that is messed up. Like,
that's messed up. These are the situations that I don't promote mob justice.
I do.
But these are the situations that make mob justice make sense.
Yeah, I personally feel any child abuser, child molester deserves to be hung. Like publicly, for everybody to see. So that those who even think of doing that,
touching the children, Jay, is crazy.
Mm-hmm. So that those who even think of doing something like that can see, okay, this is gonna happen to me.
Let me not try it.
Hang them publicly, and let it be known that these are child abusers and child molesters. That's what should happen to them, and
then really our children will start being safe. And that's the only time.
Even traffickers as well. Traffickers are also really bad.
Yep.
A trafficker, child trafficker, hang them. It's a very tragic thing to see online, and it's very sad that people have come to this point where they even record themselves doing these kind of things. Imagine. No shame.
Imagine.
Like, no shame.
No shame. You are recording yourself doing it.
And sending it to somebody. Thinking that it's all good.
What's crazy now is that I don't think people are even afraid of trending anymore.
No. People have no shame now. Bring back shame, guys.
Yo, bring back shame. Bring back shame.
Not even
bring back integrity.
You're not even ashamed of abusing children.
People.
Like, not even ashamed of that. Gandhi, what are you ashamed of if you're not even ashamed of abusing a child?
Wow. Nothing.
There's nothing you can be ashamed of.
Nothing.
And it's bad. Bring back shame. This is bad. We don't want to see things like this.
Hey, boo.
And I hope this lady gets put in jail.
I hope she gets put in jail. I hope something definitely happens and something serious. And I want her to suffer for this.
Because the child will never be the same.
No.
Yeah, this is a very, very sad situation, but it is what it is. You guys let us know what you think about this whole situation. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
And keep watching. Goodbye.
We'll check you guys in the next one.